It's Saturday, it's not October, it's July 9, 2022. It's about 2 in the afternoon. And Ruby and Steven are about ready to, we're actually in the Mission Ridge parking lot, about 11.5 miles from Wenatchee, south of Wenatchee. And the trailhead for going to Clara Lake is right near where we're standing. We're gonna head up to that lake and see what it looks like, and inviting you along. And we'll see if I can show Steven in this video as well. And we're gonna head up the trail. We got a nice breeze and about 73 or so degrees right now, so it's a nice temperature. Over and out. And I'll show you the trailhead starting point, which is right here where I don't know if you can see these signs right across this parking lot. I'll see if I can get right over in here, and that's where we're gonna start and begin this hike. We'll give you another view in just a few minutes. I'll give you a little idea what it's like walking up this trail just for a short time. We just started hiking just in the last couple minutes, but just to get a little indication what it's like at the beginning. Pretty soon we'll be able to look down on the Mission Ridge Ski Resort parking lot. I'll give you a little view of that. Then I'll shut her down and give you some more video after a bit. Mission Ridge parking lot's right down through here. Oh, I'll shut the camera down. We'll turn it back on pretty soon. Give you a little idea of what it's looked like along this trail as we're going up toward Clara Lake. And I'll give you a little idea on this trail for another couple minutes. Try not to get you too dizzy. Yeah, it's got a bunch of rocky areas coming up. You can see all these stumps and things that are laying on the ground everywhere. We're going to work up that way and give you a little tour around, and we'll turn this off for a little bit. We've been going about 15 minutes, which isn't very long, working our way up the trail. You even have Ruby right not too far back here, and we're working our way up. Gotta go up amongst these rocks and keep on going. Now it's around 2:15. We're working our way up this trail to get to Clara Lake. See some of the mountains on the sides of the upper part of Mission Ridge Ski Resort. And you hear a creek rushing down in the ravine down below us. A lot of the chipmunks making noises in the trees. And I guess we'll work our way some more up the trail. And got a few flowers along the way, little yellow ones and some purple ones. A couple different types of purple ones. Give a little more view on this trail, and then we'll shut her down for a bit. This is where we cross the pipeline trail. Keep going straight this way. You go up toward Clara Lake. And I'll show you a little map on the up here on the tree. Mission Ridge. That's where we left our car today at their parking lot. Pipeline trail. If you keep going straight ahead on this side road that we're just crossing, you can come out to the road where you could walk down toward Beehive Reservoir, or we can keep going up the hill and go to Clara Lake. Over and out. It's around 2:20. So kind of continuing up the trail toward Clara Lake. It's probably 70 degrees or so out here, and there's a few bugs out here trying to make their presence known. Yeah, it's around 2:30. Continuing up the trail. Got a bunch of kind of weeds and miscellaneous flowers to hike through for a little bit. Lots of little flying critters. Just stopped to put some mosquito juice on. Well, to try to repel some of them. They're starting to get a little thick here, but we've had a lot more moisture this year than typical. And it makes them have more healthy habitat for multiplying. And they need blood to fertilize their next crop of mosquitoes. So, we like to interrupt that with mosquito repellent. The hardier mosquito repellent, the better, because we don't really want to be the guinea pig and finding out how many bites we can get. Oh well. We'll give it some more views in a short time. Yeah, it's a little after 2:30. We're working our way up the switchbacks toward Clara Lake. And hear the birds chirping away in the background. And yes, Steve and I am still here. Yes. Someone else is coming up the trail too. Here comes a Ruby up the trail. And working our way up the hill. Yes, we'll say goodbye for now. We'll continue again pretty soon. Yeah, it's around 2:40. Giving you a little more idea of the trail. So we're working our way up to Clara Lake, and there's actually another little lake beyond that. Whether we'll go to that today, I don't know. It's Marion Lake. It's only a 5 or 10 minute walk beyond Clara Lake. And officially it's off to kind of the southeast of Clara Lake if you were to look on a map. But I think we're coming to a little creek in just a little bit. I'll let you enjoy that a bit before I turn the camera off. You hear it, nice. It's around 2:45. Continuing up the trail. Give another little snippet of what it's like to walk up the trail. All kinds of trees have been cut out of the way. A lot of wind-blown trees here every year. And a lot of times they just land around until they rot. Almost to the junction up here, that we can take a left to go to Clara Lake, or take a right and go down towards the Forest Service Road that goes past Beehive Reservoir. We've been on that a number of times, but I'll give you a little viewpoint of this sign before we turn this off. Off to the right, go toward the Forest Service Road that will take you down to Beehive Reservoir. We're on the left, and we'll go to, actually Marion Lake is beyond the one we're going to. We're going to Clara Lake, and it says Squirrelchuck Trail 1200. Anyhow, we take a left because that's where Clara Lake is, and just beyond Clara Lake is Lake Marion. I'll give you an idea on that. So take another video. We're just beyond that sign I just showed to you by about a minute or so. We're actually just We got Clara Lake right almost in front of us. Let's let you get a little viewpoint of what it's like to come out toward the lake. Got some little ponds just kind of northeast of the lake, but we'll go over here ahead a little bit on some little trail to actually get to the lake itself. We're almost there, but we'll just kind of give you a viewpoint here. I can see some of the ponds right next to the lake. Some of the big trees. In the past years, we've had to hike over the top of, or underneath, or around a lot more. Somebody whacked them down with a chainsaw, which was good. Otherwise, when some of these big things fall down, they're no fun to hike around or over a lot of them. Especially if you have a good sized pack. Day pack, or some people backpacking up here with all kinds of supplies, staying overnight. For them, it's even more of a difficulty, much more than somebody who doesn't have a pack or just a light day pack. Yeah, this is kind of where the overflow to the Clara Lake goes. Fortunately, we got a little breeze coming up. That'll make some of these bugs work a little harder to stay airborne, which is good. That means we have less of them to contend with. Let's see. You can see the first visions of the lake. There it is. I'll walk over by a campsite and then I'll give you some more views of this. Ruby made it up here too. Not that I didn't think she would. She's here. And Stephen made it up here too. And actually, look at us in this. We're both up here. Maybe you can come over here, Ruby, and have the lake in the background.
That's fine.
And I'll go over here and give you a viewpoint of this area. A little campsite over here. I've seen people camping here quite a few times in past years. Got room for a number of tents in here. I've seen quite a few in the past. We're just a short distance from the lake here. That is this one. I'll probably have to go around the other side and show you the view from the other side too. Yeah, it's a little bit before 3 o'clock and we're at the lake, Clara Lake. It's fed by the higher up snow and the trickling water through the rocks to feed this year round. I'll give you a view on the other side in just a few minutes. Just on the other side of Clara Lake, just give you some ideas what some of these rocks look like. I'll go down the lake and give you an idea from this side. See if I can go down closer to the water here. The breeze feels nice. Just makes those bugs work to stay in place. I think we'll finish into this one off unless I choose to go to Marion Lake. This is Clara Lake. Just not too far, just a half an hour drive south of Wenatchee to get to the trailhead up at the Mission Ridge ski parking lot, and then hiking up for a little over an hour usually. Be prepared for bugs during the summertime, but just enjoy the beautiful sights. Well, we did hike about 10 minutes more past Clara Lake, kind of to the southeast of the lake, for about 10 minutes to get to Marion Lake. And Marion Lake is right up against the rocky part of the rocks, not too far from Mission Peak. Mission Peak is a little bit higher than the ski resort Mission Ridge, and Mission Peak is, I'd say 1.5 to 2 miles west of the top of Mission Ridge ski resort. That is where the top of the chairlift goes. But anyhow, we can see all the trees in the Marion Lake here, and just a little bit of extra footage here. Then I'll walk around the lake just a bit and give you a bit more. And not much of a water body here, but a little bit. These rocks get up there in the vicinity of Mission Peak. I'll walk down the trail a little bit and then I'll shut her down. But beautiful day here. If you do walk up to Clara Lake, it's just like I said, it's only about a 10-minute walk beyond Clara Lake to get to Marion Lake, where I'm at right now. And you will see another little pond on your way from Clara Lake to Marion Lake. That little pond is not Marion Lake. It'll fake you out a little bit unless you think about it. But Clara Lake Marion has more water than that little teeny pond you do go by in between Clara Lake and the Marion. Yeah, let's walk around the edge of this little finger of mud and sticks and water. Give you a little view from the other side. And actually, you see some of it right now. I'll walk around a little bit more and give you some more direct view of the shaly rocks. You can actually hike up these rocks to get to Mission Peak, for that matter, but it's a little more work than the way you can go another way off of a Forest Service road not very far from here. Yes, give you a little bit different perspective here. See all the rocks in the background, almost like a volcano right there coming down from Mission Peak. But nice to have some more breeze, make the bugs work a little harder to stay airborne, which is good. Going over here a little more, and what? Apple. Oh, somebody had an apple and then started to throw the core in there, I see. Let's walk around here a little bit and see what all these rocks are like. Imagine walking up those. People do. People do. Again, this is Lake Marion. About a 10-minute walk from Clara Lake. There's even a little island in the middle. Good place to, I suppose, pitch a tent on. You just have to hike over or take a canoe over if you carried one, or swim over or whatever. Go up with this little shale, tiny bit. Not gonna walk up on a bunch. If you're gonna hike up it very much, you want some pretty sturdy shoes, for sure. You can just say you got some bonus footage up at Marion Lake. You just come up here and have a snack or a lunch or whatever. Sometimes, like I said, I see a tent over there. I've seen some tents pitched up on this hillside over there before as well. But it's around 3:15 in the afternoon, Saturday, July 9, 2022. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Bye-bye.